Memory requirements: 900 gigabytes. Install all disks. Plug the supplied cord into the USB port. On the other end of the cord, there is a physiological monitoring device equipped with a sensing electrode. Attach it to the underside of your wrist so that the device is in contact with your skin. Make sure no one else is in the room when you are running the program. Begin.
Thank you for taking this opportunity to qualify for the Welford Scholarship, Jerry. Your goal is to make it as far as possible in this program. I will ask you questions and you must try to answer them using your keyboard as the input device. Feel free to ask me questions for clarification if necessary. It is not necessary to answer every question with perfect accuracy to make it past any particular level. I will evaluate some of your responses subjectively. The electrode will monitor your physiology in order to make sure that you are complying with our requirement that no one should be in the room helping you. There is a time limit of 30 days for completion of this program. During your breaks, you may discuss the questions with other applicants if you are aware of any, but you must tell me what you have discussed with them. You should not mention the Welford Scholarship or this program to anyone else, including your parents. Are you ready to begin?
Yes. But how did you know it was I?
The disc sets are serial numbered and a courier delivered it specifically to you. The electrode has read your brainwave pattern and matched it with the pattern we have on file for you.
Okay. What is the first question?
Approximately how long does it take for light to go from one edge of the Milky Way galaxy to the other?
About 100,000 years.
Correct. Next question. What is the mass of an alpha particle?
4 daltons.
Correct. Next question. What is another expression for entropy?
Disorder.
Correct. Next question. What metals would you combine to make bronze?
Copper and tin.
Correct. Next question. What acid is found in vinegar?
Acetic acid.
Correct. Next question. What common pizza topping does not come from an animal or a plant?
Mushrooms.
Correct. Next question. What mammals can use the form of locomotion known as brachiation?
Primates.
Please be more specific.
Apes.
Correct. Next question. What element is life's bottleneck?
What do you mean, bottleneck?
The term bottleneck refers to a factor which limits a process. In this case, the process is the conversion of inorganic matter into biomass. The total amount of biomass on Earth is proportional to and must be limited by the abundance of a particular element. What is it?
Can you give me a hint?
Consider some human-caused ecological disturbances during the 20th century and products that were discontinued because of these problems.
Phosphates. Phosphorus.
Correct. Next question. What is another name for the Neolithic period?
The New Stone Age.
Correct. Next question. What major world language is most similar to English?
Dutch.
Correct. Next question. Who established the nation of Liberia and for what purpose?
President James Monroe. So the freed slaves would have a place to return to in Africa, if they wanted.
Correct.
So you each loaded your discs and followed the instructions?
Yeah, it was freaky. I mean, I thought there was something strange going on, but my curiosity got to me.
Next question. What was Mozart's favorite expressive form?
Opera.
I missed the question about the Neolithic period, but I made it past the first level.
Me too.
Correct. Congratulations. You have advanced to the second level.
The computer persona was talking right along with me, as if it were a sentient mind. I didn't think technology had progressed that far yet.
These personas knew that it was us. They used those electrodes to identify us somehow. How can they do that?
I've never had any kind of brainwave test done on me as far as I know. The people who sent us these discs must have the means to scan us remotely. Like, maybe when we walk through a doorway or something.
Weird. Very weird.
Yeah, I tried to look up this so-called Welford scholarship. I couldn't find anything on it. Do you think that we should ask somebody?
The program said not to.
Or what?
I don't know. Let's just try to complete the program and see what happens. There can't be any harm in that.
Second level. First question. In retrospect, should the Nobel Prize for Physics have been awarded to Einstein for his 1905 work on the theory of special relativity rather than for his explanation of the photoelectric effect in the same year? And if so, why?
Since Max Planck had already provided the foundation of quantum mechanics with his interpretation of blackbody radiation, the originality of the concept of quantized light energy as explained by the photoelectric effect was probably overstated as compared to the theory of special relativity.
Agreed. Next question. Will all diseases eventually be cured?
The microbes will continually evolve to try to beat our immune system.
Satisfactory. Next question. What was the most significant invention of the second millennium, compensating for the time at which it was invented? Support your answer.
The printing press with movable type. It brought published material to the common man with cost effectiveness.
Valid. Next question. What was the single most important factor influencing the dramatic rise in population during the previous 2 centuries?
Reduction in the infant mortality rate brought about by medical advances.
Sufficient. Next question. Why aren't more renewable energy sources being brought into use to replace our dependence on fossil fuels at this time?
We know how to make energy from a variety of sources, but we do not yet have any practical means of storing the energy that would be cheaper than just using the fossil fuels.
Reasonable. Next question. Why aren't there any more saber-toothed cats in their original habitat that we know of as Southern California?
Probably because the humans that reached North America at the close of the last ice age exterminated the only prey they could live on. The mastodons. Or the woolly mammoths. Or whatever they were.
Right idea. Next question.
I totally don't get this. The program was asking me questions that couldn't be answered objectively, yet it was able to cope with my answers.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's like talking to a person.
Is that all you can say? Amazing? Look, this is creepy.
Val's right. What in the world is going on here?
I don't know. What levels have you made it to?
The 4th. I was too frazzled to go further.
I also made it to the 4th. The computer actually advised me to stop for the day.
Alright, we're all at the 4th. It's like we're being guided. Or herded. Like sheep. Just the 3 of us.
Yes, it doesn't seem as though anyone else in our school got any kind of scholarship application on disc.
Well, let's keep going. It's the only way I can think of to figure out what's happening. Alright?
Welcome to Level 9. Next question. How might the Declaration of Independence been different if Thomas Jefferson had had the scientific knowledge that is available today?
Instead of basing his assertions on certain unalienable rights, he probably would have tried to find scientific reasoning to justify freedom and the pursuit of wisdom. No, happiness.
But Jefferson was a man of many contradictions. He advocated freedom, yet he owned slaves. He believed in an agrarian society, yet he had to have been aware that such a society could not defend itself in an increasingly industrial world. What makes you think that his contradictory nature would not be manifested in his science-based version of the Declaration?
My speculation is reasonable, based on what is known about the contrast between his public and private life.
Fine, then. Next question. Should there be a manned mission to Mars in the 21st century?
I really don't see why. Robotic exploration should be able to do the job.
So you think that mankind should terminate its long tradition of direct exploration that has resulted in...
Hold on. I didn't say that. See here. You said in the 21st century, right? All I'm saying is that with the propulsion systems we can expect to have in the rest of this century, it isn't worth the money.
Please relax. Next question. Can the Jews and the Arabs ever get along?
Give me a break. Those people have been killing each other for so long, they can't possibly remember why.
Try to analyze the source of the problem to determine a possible solution.
The Jews and the Arabs each believe that their version of God favors them. Their belief that they have a divine right to their holy land is more important to them than acceptance of any kind of secular society, such as we have in the United States. So, until they achieve that, there won't be any peace.
Congratulations. You have made it to the final level. Only one question remains. What is your purpose in life?